You know, children learn to speak. You know how they learn to speak? From listening to people around them talk. That's how they learn to speak. So when you see children who are using profanity, you know why they're using profanity? Because the adults around them using profanity. And it goes the same way with actions. If children see people being violent, they learn, oh, this is natural. This is normal. We're supposed to be violent. If people see you with a tattoo, your children see you with a tattoo of an AK-47 on your forehead, guess what your children start thinking? Well, this is normal. This is natural. I should get a tattoo of an AK-47 on my forehead. State of Texas versus Christian Torres Lugo. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garahan, Your Honor.
Defense?
Attorney Bill Simmons for defense.
All right. Are you Mr. Lugo?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Lugo, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Mr. Lugo, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of robbery? Excuse me. So people are in the box. If you want to speak to your clients, we're on the record. You'll have to move them down to the other end. Otherwise, it interferes with the court reporter. All right, you're charged with the offense of robbery. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Yes, Your
So in this case, is the complainant aware
Honor.
of the plea?
I haven't talked to the complainant and my advocate has reached out, but we haven't talked to them.
Okay, so you reached out to them though?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I wanted to be sure of that.
Yes.
All right. Court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We would just respectfully ask the court to follow the plea agreement.
All right, who is Candace Lee Morales to you?
That's my child's mother.
All right, the court will find you guilty, sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. Take in consideration JN 2141171. There's to be restitution to Shane Gilbert and JN number 2141171. There's a $2,500 fine. Time and money to run concurrent. There's to be no contact with Candace, Candace Lee Morales. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you?
The plea made, and that was a sign off. We thought that there was no contact with the alleged victim, but we would ask the court to consider a no harmful or injurious contact order, given that that's the mother of his child.
All right. So here's the thing, Mr. Torres. I read the police report. It appears that you probably should not be having contact with her. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And the reason why is they're both involved in this. And he has a child with her. And obviously he's not a good influence on the child. And she's allowing him to be around a child that he's not a good influence on. It's not good to commit robberies with the mother of your child. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of yes.
Just one other question, Your Honor, for his clarification. But the duration, would that be for the duration of the term?
Yes.
So in other words, 2 years.
But I will tell you what's going to end up happening. If you're paroled, they're going to have a no contact order in place. And honestly, you know yourself better than I do, better than your attorney does. Here you are with a tattoo. Is that a tattoo of AK-47 on your forehead or something?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So you know better than I do whether or not you're in a good influence on your child. How old is your child?
2 and 3. Or
All right.
2 and 1. They're about to be
All right, they're 2 and 1. Boys or girls?
boys.
All right, they're 2 boys. Would you want them to look up to you as you are now?
No, man.
Do you want your 2-year-old or soon to be 1-year-old getting a tattoo or AK-47 on them?
No, man.
All right, you're not a good influence for the children. The best thing for you to do is, one, when you get out of prison, try to have them remove that AK-47 and the other tattoos that are associated with gang life or associated with violence, and then get a job, get your education, and be somebody that's a positive influence in your son's life. Because otherwise, children learn to speak. You know how they learn to speak? From listening to people around them talk. That's how they learn to speak. So when you see children who are using profanity, you know why they're using profanity? Because the adults around them using profanity. And it goes the same way with actions. If children see people being violent, they learn, oh, this is natural. This is normal. We're supposed to be violent. If people see you with a tattoo, your children see you with a tattoo of an AK-47 on your forehead, guess what your children start thinking? Well, this is normal. This is natural. I should get a tattoo, an AK-47 on my forehead. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question of what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. So what possessed you to get a tattoo of an AK-47 on your forehead? Why do you have the angel of death tattoo? What's going on in your wall?
I was young. I got these face tattoos when I was like 15.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So what are you planning on doing when you get out of prison?
Going to work, construction. I have when I was younger, I went to trade school for construction.
All right. So here's the thing. You're going to have to start doing better. Otherwise, you're going to end in and out of somebody's jail, in and out of somebody's prison. 2 years is a long time. I personally think 1 day is a long time as well. Do not go to that prison and get institutionalized. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Alberto Soto.